If your PlayStation 5 has ever overheated, screamed like a jet engine, or shut off mid-game, I need you to hear this. Because 90% of you guys are doing the wrong fix, and it's slowly killing your old consoles. And Sony's not gonna tell you this. Most repair shops aren't gonna tell you this either. Why? Because this is keeping them in business, probably. Let's break it down. Everyone online is saying the same thing, just blow the dust out. Pop the plates and clean the fan. Cool, but that's not where the real heat damage is taking place, and repair technicians know this. You could clean your PlayStation 5 100 times like this, and still have it overheat. The real heat trap is inside this little cage right here, behind the metal APU shield. This is where Sony hides the cooling materials, the paste and the pads, and that material's breaking down over time. Not because your PlayStation 5 is dirty, though that does make it worse, but because heat rises and this chamber just cooks. If your PlayStation 5 is older than 2 years old, there's a good chance your thermal material is already drying out, especially if you're not cleaning it at least once every 6 months. For me personally, based on the patterns I'm seeing from the thousands of PlayStation 5 owners I deal with all the time, I'd say it's 70% of y'all. And here's the part that nobody wants to hear. You can't just fix this with a can of air. You cannot clean this with a side plate cleaning. You cannot clean this by rubbing your t-shirt along the grate into the system. And that's why some of your PlayStation 5s are getting louder even after cleanings. But I've broken it down into 3 phases so that everybody could look at cleaning their PlayStation 5 in a very simplistic way. Phase 1, dust removal. That's where we're talking, you're removing the side plates, you're dusting off the fan, you might be blowing air into the system. But many of y'all need what's next, phase 2, which is an even deeper cleaning, where you're going into the fan area, you're getting dust up out of the heatsink area, because that's where it's really building up. And phase 3, when you need it, and most of you will, because it's just a matter of time, like I said, you'll need thermal paste replacement. And phase 3 is the one that nobody likes to acknowledge and likes to joke that is not real. But it's real in every other electronic, why wouldn't it be real with your PlayStation 5 as well? If you want your PlayStation 5 to run cooler than the day you got it, you've got to understand phase 3. Just hit follow so you don't miss it, because this is the part Sony never teaches you. And listen, if you're one of the people out there that's never cleaned your PlayStation 5, I know you exist. No judgment. I want you to comment phase me, so I know who needs the full guide. This takes a lot of effort and I'm glad to do it, but I just want to make sure it's helping you guys in the right way. Anyways, links in the bio if you need any help or tools to clean out your PlayStation 5 safely, or if you want upgraded gear. I'm David G with Techiamo Labs, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.